And now, your First Alert 5 weather.
And overall, it's been a really nice start to the weekend here in southern Colorado. I don't know about you, but at my house, I have a lot of shaded areas. Still a lot of snow on the ground from those storms we saw last week and the week before. But the snow melt should continue. In fact, amplified, turned up a few notches on Sunday, as you'll see warming by about 5 to 10 degrees across the region. That comes courtesy of some stronger downslope winds, and that will bring spotty elevated fire danger to some areas, especially southern I-25 corridor coming out of the Wet Mountain Valley out towards Werfeno County. Spot will be watching more closely. Then as we head to next week, quiet weather to start the week, but we are watching for our next chance of snow come Wednesday and Thursday. Check it out. Absolutely beautiful this afternoon up at the Wolf Creek ski area, a place that has seen nearly 4 feet of snow since last Saturday. Just saw a few tweets from a few folks up there today, and it looks absolutely spectacular. I myself was at Breckenridge yesterday. Conditions were primo. Didn't really encounter any ice, found some powder in the trees on the groomers. It was smooth sailing all the way around. Right now in the Springs, we are at 42 degrees outside under mostly clear skies. Check out the sunset taking place here in Pueblo. Just beautiful. Yeah, this is the reason we call it colorful Colorado. Outside temperature at 47 degrees. We're also looking pretty nice on this Saturday afternoon. That's the downtown cam of Pueblo, 47 degrees. I meant to show Canyon City. There it is. And in Canyon City right now, we are checking in at 44 degrees. Another big system lined up here to slam California over the next 24 to 48 hours. This will be followed by yet another system. So the active storm train continues across the west coast. For us, not expecting much more than a few clouds from that disturbance over the next 24 to 48 hours. So we'll keep our skies partly cloudy, maybe mostly cloudy in some areas on Sunday. That might actually stunt what would otherwise be some additional warming than what we'll actually see. Still, though, I think we go from the teens in the Springs and Pueblo to the 50s in both areas. So here's the reason why we experience that mellow, mild start to the week next week. High pressure is going to build in across northern parts of Mexico, eventually push up into the Four Corners region as we make our way into Monday and Tuesday. Here comes our next disturbance. This one moves in right around Wednesday into Thursday morning. It will disrupt that quiet start to the week with some light rain and snow showers possible. Not really a cold weather system, much like what we saw last week. Precip that starts could actually start as rain Wednesday afternoon before changing to snow Wednesday night. Overnight lows tonight dropping down to the teens and 20s in the plains. We'll see single digits and teens up in the mountains and high country. Your highest tomorrow with that warm up into the 40s around Westcliff and Woodland Park. 47 in Monument, 56 in Pueblo and Walsenburg, and flirting with 60 for our friends in Trinidad. Here's a look at your super 7-day forecast. We'll call it breezy Sunday, but most of the strong wind is going to be well south of us. Then the action comes in ahead of the storm. We're breezy to windy Tuesday to Wednesday. And then by Wednesday afternoon, we start to see moisture move in. Not really looking like anything significant or spectacular. Early model estimates calling for under an inch of snow here in the Pikes Peak region, but could see some higher amounts possibly up towards Monument and Woodland Park. For Pueblo, I've got us dry through Tuesday. Again, we get that mix of rain to snow Wednesday night. Possibly a flurry lingering into Thursday, but impacts here look really minor at this point. Similar story in Canyon City, not expecting much in the way of accumulation. That could change though as the storm track is still yet to be determined. We will cool down some with that storm and then warm up again behind it. As for Woodland Park, I did go a 2 out of 5 on the impact scale here, as some of those early model estimates are up around 1 to 3 inches of snow. But notice this, daytime highs, even as that front passes through, Andy, they stay above the freezing mark. So whatever snow falls could melt pretty quickly, especially with another warm up by next weekend.